Morning, everyone. My name is Peter Shao. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Blockstack.io. I'm joined by Lior Sar, my co-founder and chief product officer of Blockstack.io. Blockstack.io is a blockchain as a service. We offer infrastructure to enterprises like yours to build applications quickly and easily on top of your own private blockchain. And we also offer private hosted development environments so you can get started on your blockchain development today. Now, not a day goes by without an article about a financial institution investigating blockchain technology. But what is it, and what is it good for? Very briefly, blockchains are a way for groups of people and institutions to share information with each other in perfect synchronicity without the need for a third party to verify the information. Now, I don't have the time to explain more in this demo, but feel free to come talk to me after this talk. But the truth is, blockchain technology is really hard. In fact, I'd argue that more men and women have gone to space than there are developers that actually know how blockchain protocols work. And I think the number of developers goes down even more if you're talking about those that can build sophisticated financial applications using digital assets and smart contracts. So unless you're willing to invest the time and money in a dedicated team and build a blockchain program around them, like an Apollo space program, so you can figure out how blockchains can work for you, you're pretty much out of luck until today. What we're going to show is a web application built on top of a private blockchain using the Blockstack.io platform. We're going to go through a very simple use case where we have a corporation, blue on the left, is going to borrow money from an investor, red, that's on the right. What you see is some simple account dashboard. We have balance information, transaction history information, and a way to send an asset from one party to another. And red has the same sort of dashboard. So the way we're going to start is by building a digital asset. So blue wants to borrow money, so we're going to go and do that in the form of corporate notes. Blue is going to borrow $1 million in corporate notes using quarterly coupon payments at an interest rate of 2.3%. Now, something to bear in mind is that the attributes of this digital asset are specific to this demo. In your private blockchain, you can build any kind of digital asset you want, depending on your use case and your application. So now we can see that we've built that asset and is now sitting in Blue's account. Because of the time constraints of this demo, we're just going to go ahead and send that asset from blue to red. And as you can see, the account balances were updated instantly and has moved over, and you can see that also in the transaction history. So because this asset is a time-based asset, we're going to use another feature of the development platform called the time machine. And the time machine is going to allow us to fast forward in time so that we can see these quarterly coupon payments being paid out. So as you can see, the timing of the time machine is going down, and we're going to see the first coupon payment. And there it is. Again, what you've just seen is two accounts being updated in real time at the same time and without the need for an intermediary to verify and validate those transactions. We're just going to go ahead and let the rest of the digital asset pay itself out. But that's what blockchains do. It keeps information in sync between multiple parties and without, again, the need to pay or to utilize an intermediary to verify these transactions. And we've just seen the last coupon payment go out and the principal payment being paid back. So what did we just see? We saw the creation of a digital asset. We saw that asset move from one party to another. And then we saw that asset execute rules that were encoded into it when it was created. Now you might be wondering, okay, that looks interesting, but how is that relevant to me? And I think the best way to illustrate that is through a couple of personal examples. So I'm going to guess that most or many of you in this room are on a salary, and you're probably paid maybe twice a month. Have you ever wondered why you're only paid twice a month? Or maybe your utility bill, like your electricity bill, and you pay that once a month. Why? Why aren't you paid every day? Or why, if you're a consultant or a lawyer, paid every hour as you do the work? Or why aren't you paying your electricity bill in real time as you're consuming the electricity? And the answer is that the technology and the infrastructure doesn't exist today to support that kind of value transfer between different participants until today. That's what blockchain technologies can do. And that's the challenge that you have, is to figure out how this technology can affect you and your businesses. And I would say the best way to figure that out is to build something, to build a prototype, to experiment, and figure out the use cases and applications that are going to be relevant to you, and not worry about the technology that lies underneath. So what I'd like to ask of you today is to let Blockstack.io take care of the blockchain infrastructure so that you can focus on the things that you're good at, delivering and creating cutting-edge products and services to your customers. Please visit us at our booth today, or you can visit us on the website at blockstack.io or email us at info@blockstack.io. Thank you very much.